Gosh, what an absolutely massive play to start the game.
He gets rid of the save line. One hit KO.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Fight for First. Happy Tuesday, guys. We're running the same team as yesterday. I think you can tell I chose a more mobile-friendly layout because I think at least, I was looking at the numbers, like 50-something% of all views come from mobile and only 24% come from desktop. Oh god, I'm already going to die. I just started the episode. And so I figured we'll just go back to what we know, tried and true. But I kept the same color, so I tried to do the best of both worlds, I think streaming-wise. We'll use the other layout. YouTube-wise, we use this layout, and that was actually a suggestion from somebody in the comment section, so thank you so much for voicing your opinion. They actually matter here. It's true. Looking at our opponent's team, he's got double Tapu. He's got a Mamoswine. Okay. Mamoswine's probably sashed. You got Zapdos, which is honestly one of my favorite Pokemon. Honestly, period. Just, I think it's awesome. He's got his own Ferrothorn. A lot of this is making me think... We got Charizard too. So I feel like he has to bring Charizard, or it has to be at least Heat Wave Zapdos. I mean, he may bring both, because otherwise Ferrothorn is going to wreck him pretty hard. I think if that's the case, though, switching between Terrakion and Ferrothorn wouldn't be the worst plan. I think that's actually probably a pretty good plan. The only thing is, so like, I would probably lead Terrakion. I do have the Sash. I got Ferrothorn. The only thing is, I'm going to need to switch something into what Ferrothorn is weak to, because I don't want to switch directly into Terrakion every time. And I also need a way to stop his Ferrothorn. So it's either going to be this or this, and I'm going to go with Volcarona. I just think his Ferrothorn is too much of a threat. That means Mamoswine to me is going to be something to look out for, but at least Terrakion and Ferrothorn can deal with it to some extent. If it's Scarf and I haven't taken damage with Terrakion, we'll win it. If it's not Scarfed, I think... Well, I think Ferrothorn's going to win anyway. I got to be careful of Ice Shard if it's not Scarfed, right? Earthquake and Ice Shard, because I'm not running Quick Attack on Terrakion here. It's not my team. It's Nana's team from Japan. Thank you once again, Nana. Since yesterday, we've had 82 more battles with the team, because there was only 500 when we first played it. It's pretty crazy. I'm hoping somebody... all of my teams, well, my teams, all the QI teams are in the description, so in case you want to play it yourself, be my guest. I'm looking at a Tapu Fini. It's probably going to have Nature Power, or whatever the hell that thing is. I'm trying to think if setting up rocks wouldn't be worth going down to my Sash. Terrakion should be relatively... Let me see how much speed Nana's running in her Terrakion, or his Terrakion. Yeah, okay, that's pretty fast. Because sometimes these guys don't run max speed. I'm thinking rocks might not be the end of the world. Is it worth a shot? It forces me into some bad situations against his Ferrothorn and stuff. But at the same time, I know he's going to switch in. I'm going to do it. Yeah. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get hit down to Sash. And maybe that's not worth it, but I know that I'm going to go into Ferrothorn soon, and I know he's going to want to switch into Ferrothorn with either Charizard or Zapdos, right? And so if I can force that switching pain for him, it's going to be worth it for me, I think, overall. So we do go down to Sash. Nice Moonblast there. I don't really... I mean, maybe he would have Calm-Minded in a best-case scenario for us. We're not going to see it, though. Ferrothorn should be able to take basically everything Fini throws at it, except for Nature Power, which is going to 50% us. I think I'll throw up a Leech Seed, though, just to make sure that I can residual that off. I am running Rocky Helmet. Leftovers is on my Aegislash, not my Ferrothorn. I don't know how I feel about that, actually, but that's okay. We're going to take a Moonblast pretty well. Now he has to make a decision. And I think I do Leech Seed. I'll get health back. I can use a Protect turn. And this is why we set up the rocks. We'll see if I'm right. Yes. Because he's not going to have that many ways to deal with the Ferrothorn, and so I really want to punish the Zapdos every time it comes in. Here's my Leech Seed, which is awesome. And that means as long as this is in, the thing I'm going to switch in, which is going to be my Volcarona, is going to get the health back. And in fact, I'm probably just going to go immediately into Volcarona instead of protecting for a turn. Well, I don't know. No, I will. I'll immediately go. I have the chance to protect, but I think the value in hiding the protect right now. Also, I think it's pretty obvious Heat Wave. And I'd rather take a Heat Wave from Zapdos than a Thunderbolt on the Volcarona, even though it's neutral versus Thunderbolt's neutral too, right? Non-stab, right? So do I take the Heat Wave? We'll see if he's even going to Heat Wave. We might see a Roost. There's a Thunderbolt. Okay, he's got a Thunderbolt. So he was expecting me to switch. That's fine, though, because we're going to get that health back. Don't forget. And that's why we Leech Seeded. So now we have a free chance to Quiver Dance, like, no problem. Or I can just go after the Zapdos immediately right now. Let's take a look. As far as Punish Central goes, he's got not a whole lot of option. So we had to make a guess here. If he owns Ferrothorn, I'm not afraid. I think I've just won the game. If he's got Mamoswine, I want a Giga Drain right now. I would want a Giga Drain right now instead of Quiver. Because I don't know if +1 would just... He'll just Rock Slide me. I can't afford to lose this. So if Mamoswine comes in, I have to switch. Although, no, he'll have broken the Sash. He'll have broken the Sash. I'm going to go +1. I'm going to go +1. I'm going to make sure my speed calc is correct, though. I believe Volcarona is faster. Naturally, because if I come up against a +1 Mamo, I see the timer, don't worry. 80 versus 100, yeah. So I will Quiver. And I'm going to take a look at the Giga Drain. +1 should be able to get him. So I should outspeed a Scarf one. Okay, it's going to be Finny. I should, like, what I was going to say is I should outspeed a Scarf version of the Mamoswine, and I should be able to KO with Giga Drain then. Here's the deal then. So it looks like either he's playing really well or he has no option to switch into the Volcarona. Do I risk taking the Z move here for a nice Giga Drain? I don't want to risk it. I'm going to go straight into Ferrothorn. I just don't want to risk it. It's too much. It's too much of just an automatic game loss. If I lose Volcarona right now, it's my switching counter, right? I can only switch in Terrakion once. There's the Z move. I knew it. Yep. Good call, guys. Good call. So that would have definitely gotten right through the +1. So if I had Giga Drain, I would have gone to full health, whatever. And then he would have just blown me up with this nice +1 attack, and then we would have just lost the game. So we're going to absorb this pretty well. We've still got the rocks in our favor. I'm going to set up another Leech Seed because I really want the health back. Leftovers on Ferrothorn right now would be absolutely amazing. I don't have that. So our only recovery comes in the form of this Leech Seed. If Zapdos comes in, it might have Roost. That's okay. I might just protect a turn. I can go back into Ferrothorn, or I can go back into Volcarona, though. And now I can threaten with Giga Drain on a fat switch. He's going to go into Zapdos. And in fact, you know, honestly, would Bullet... No, Bullet Seed... No, neither of those attacks are really going to get it from here. Oh, it would be so close, though. Okay, and then we're going to burn the Citrus. Okay, the rocks are really paying off so far. Pressure, that's fine. I missed the Leech Seed. That's awesome. I can't risk it. I still have the Citrus on the Volcarona, which is kind of cool, and I think it's used to get around rocks from an opponent, so they can't just two-shot. Oh, then again, you could just EV it, right, to do that. We're gonna see Toxic here from the Zapdos, so he's hard calling my switch-ins, but I think at the same time I should have expected that much. I might throw out a Giga Drain right now, or should I Flamethrower? Will he switch immediately? I'm going to throw out a Giga Drain. I'm going to throw out a Flamethrower. I don't want to reveal the Giga Drain yet. I think he might stay in. Okay. We'll see if he goes into Finny again. He is going to go into Finny. Okay, so he's playing super like this. Let me think. Yeah, and there was no... Well, he's running Toxic Zapdos with Misty, Terrain, Finny? Whoa, pretty weird. That honestly did pretty big damage. Part of me says just go and Giga Drain. No. You know why? I've still got the Citrus. He might switch hard. He might hard switch into Zapdos right now. And in fact, that's what I would do if I were him. But that's okay with me because I still got Citrus, and I'm going to Quiver Dance, and then at Quiver Dance range right now, because of how far we knocked down the Finny thanks to that Flamethrower, the Giga Drain's going to get it. And the Flamethrower would threaten the Zapdos. He's going to stay in Hydro Pump. Okay, good. I'm going to throw up my Leech Seed, and we're going to land it this time. We've seen Thunderbolt. We've seen Toxic. Is it Roost Heat Wave? Is that the rest of the set? Is he not running HP Ice? Oh, okay. Okay, so he's going big. He's going big. Right now, our defensive synergy, though, is, like, kind of saving us pretty hardcore. I'm not getting the health back there. I'm going to Bullet Seed. I don't need to make predictions, though. Like, I still have the defensive, like, ability to just wait this man out. And the Volcarona, even though it's toxic, should have enough time at +1 to kill what I need it to kill for this Ferrothorn to win the game. Unless it is Mamoswine and I need to get health back. He's going to go into Zapdos. We still don't know what the last one is. If it's, I mean, like, let's say it's Charizard. Like, I think we won already. Pressure coming in. This is going to do very, very little damage. We'll see how many times it hits. I'm holding down A for emphasis. Nice. That was a crit. That's kind of embarrassing. Big damage there. 3, 4. Go, my Ferrothorn. Hit 4 times. Wow, that's pretty nice. I do want to save this. And I do want to... This was the original plan. Volcarona, Quiver once, kill. Giga Drain, kill. Hopefully we'll see what's last. Kill. That means I want to end the game in 4 turns, though. He's going to Roost. Okay. So it is Roost as well. Pretty interesting. Take Toxic. Okay, I should be fast in the Zapdos. So I will Quiver. I haven't shown Giga Drain yet. And I'm hoping that's going to be beneficial here. I wonder if he switches, because I think a +1 Flamethrower might get the Zapdos from here. And I will definitely absorb this Thunderbolt pretty well. I still have the Citrus as well. And that's actually what's giving me the confidence in order to do this. The item, that's pretty big right now. The little bit of recovery. I know it seems like it's going to be marginal, but I think it's going to put me within 1 or 2 turns of being able to win the rest of the game. Depending on what the Mamoswine is. Although if I'm +1 and Mamoswine comes out, I just kill it. If I wasn't Toxic right now, I think we would have just won the game as long as I didn't get paralyzed from this attack. He's going to switch to what? Yes! It is Mamoswine, which is usually going to be a bad sign because of how much damage my Ferrothorn took, because we're Rocky Helmet. But he hasn't seen Giga Drain yet, and so I'm going to go for it. I should be faster than Mamoswine. I should be getting my health back now. Giga Drain, Flamethrower, Giga Drain. Like I said, I want to end the game in 4 turns, and I think this is the path. But this needs to KO right here. Because he's got thick fat. You don't Flamethrower with that because it'll just do, you know, he reduces the damage. I want the health back as well. He hasn't seen it. He hasn't seen it, and he sent out Finny like 2 or 3 times. I Flamethrowered into the Zapdos instead of trying to predict. I'm hoping he falls for it. We broke the sash. If it's scarfed, we broke the scarf. Well, we're fast on the scarf now. Did he call me? He did. He called me. But now, what is he going to do? What are you sending in the Flamethrower? Actually, I could probably just Giga Drain again. Let's take a look. Come on, do 50. Oh, those rocks are so good. Oh, those rocks are so good. So now he knows, but I don't think there's much he can do about it. I will Giga Drain again because I'm going to guarantee myself a KO. Yep, he's going to stay in. I can't believe I missed the KO. I can't believe I missed the KO. What am I taking? 113 to 73? I'm going to Giga Drain. Watch this. He switches. He's got to switch. He's got to. He needs another turn on the tick. On the Toxic tick. He won't take the Flamethrower. He knows that I have to do it. Yeah. He thought that I had the Flamethrower. That's gone. Now, does this give me a chance? It allows me to Flamethrower, because that was basically his only really, really safe intro for the Flamethrower. It really depends on how much Toxic I'm taking right here, and how much health I'm getting back instead. Didn't need the crit. In fact, I wish I had more health now. 105 to what are we going to be at? $105 to 55? Oh my god, I'm going to die next turn, huh? Unless I Giga Drain. That's the right call. That's the right call for him. But this is what we're going to do. Is there any world that my Ferrothorn survives? Mamoswine. If we had hit that one Leech Seed, we would guarantee survive. Literally, if we'd hit that one Leech Seed. I'm gonna Flamethrower. I'm gonna let... Sorry, Volcarona. Yeah, I got to. Oh my god. If we had hit... Because now it's gonna be Scarfed. If we hit that one Leech Seed, I guarantee have enough health to survive minus a crit. But now I just don't know. God. Okay. I'm max HP. Max defense. I don't survive this. I don't survive this. I don't survive it. I gotta hope he's not Ice Shard, I guess. Oh my god, I survived it! How? Hold on. Oh, I calced for Brave. Hold on. I put 252 in attack, not defense. Oh, you know what? Lol. He got a max damage roll there too, almost. Because I was at, what, 67 or something? Or 66 HP? Yeah, he couldn't kill me. He had to be adamant. Even then, I survive every time, basically, except for one. He would have had to have max damage roll as adamant. Or needed to be Life Orb. Nice. Nice. That guy was playing really well because he led, like, all the wrong stuff. Like, he brought all the wrong stuff, for sure. Like, our team preview destroyed his. So he had to play, like, super, super well, and he was. And he ran Toxic Zapdos with Misty Terrain. And I was like, what the heck? But then I guess Ferrothorn was just big enough. That's hype. That's super hype. Okay, well, looks like the rocks were actually a really good decision, so I'm really happy for that. Terrakion into Hippo is terrible, but Terrakion into... Well, Superior is terrible and Suicune's terrible. But it's really good into that Lucario. Well, at least I can kill it. Salamence is not a bad choice, except for into the Suicune. I'm feeling like, actually, like, Aegislash might not be a bad pick. I don't know if Hippowdon even run Earthquake. And in fact, I kind of like the Aegislash option. If I go Aegislash, so that means no Ferrothorn. Am I okay with that? Because Ferrothorn's pretty damn good. But he might have Fire Punch on the Dragonite. He's got Charizard. He'll have Close Combat. That'll kill the Ferrothorn. Let's go Aegislash. Let's go Aegislash. If I go Gyarados... If I go Gyarados, that means no Salamence. So what am I going to bring instead? Maybe I do bring... Do I bring Terrakion anyway? Gyarados, Terrakion, Aegislash? Or Gyarados, Aegislash, Volcarona? Volcarona's got HP Ice. It can boost on... No, he might have Stone Edge on the... That's a lot. That's a huge threat. God, killing Superior is not going to be... That's not going to be pleasant. That's not going to be pleasant whatsoever. Oh, man. We'll see what he brings. This at least gives me, like, a decent way to get rid of... The Terrakion gives me a good way to get rid of the Charizard, though. Because in the sun, even Gyarados is going to have a hard time if I make it, because he'll have the Solar Beam and stuff. Not that he won't solo beam Terrakion, but at least I can trade. The Focus Sash is basically what's going to allow Terrakion to do anything. Hippowdon into Gyarados, not the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I actually am going to substitute. I know I've harped on substitute. I know I prefer the other thing. What's the other thing? I know I prefer Earthquake. But I feel like the Hippowdon, it might have Whirlwind. But I think it's going to have Toxic. At the same time, it's -1. I can go to Aegislash and start Toxicking shit myself. And not risk the 25%. Leave the Intimidate intact. Leave my health intact. That's what I'm going to do. I think this is the safer play. I know it's weird putting Aegislash in on Hippowdon. But I have lefties here. I'll have King's Shield, and I will Toxic it. And I can go back into Gyarados later for another Earthquake, because I'm still Flying type. I have an Intimidate on it. I think this is the safer play. And you might have to be afraid of Earthquaking just because I'm an Aegislash. There's the Roar. Okay. Into what? Okay. You know what? Maybe we set up the rocks. Maybe I taunt. Do you think he's got Earthquake? It's at -1. How important is the Sash? Am I underestimating the importance of the Sash here? Okay, if we're going off of what happened yesterday, Mega Lucario runs Stone Edge, and I would assume that goes over the Earthquake slot. So I'm gonna be hopeful. I'm gonna assume that's the same way here. He's got a lot of things that I do want to rock, but at the same time, he might have his own rocks, and he definitely will. The Roar one does. I'm gonna taunt him. I'm gonna taunt that I'm gonna rock. I just don't want to see Stealth Rocks, and I think that's what he does right now. Oh, Yawn. There you go. This set. So then I will Stealth Rock. We'll see if he's got the Earthquake. We'll see if he doesn't just switch. Look, ideally he goes into Lucario right now or something like that. I get up 3 rocks. I take it. I get hit down to Sash. Punch something back. Have a great day. That's my ideal. This man's running 2 weathers, right? He's got Charizard? Yeah, he's got Charizard. We gotta be careful about that, though. But I will outspeed the Charizard with the Terrakion. So as long as my Focus Sash is intact, Charizard doesn't run any priority. Although, if it's Charizard X, that'll catch me off guard. That'll really catch me off guard. There's the Charizard. I wonder if he thought I wasn't going to switch as well. Because I just taunted him, so he was going to Earthquake me. But I don't know if they even run Earthquake. I'm not going to switch to anything. This is like my one chance of getting rid of it. He's seen rocks go up. I feel like he might feel like he has to stay in. Actually, if he switches out, that's okay. I've just clutched in, what, 50% of his health? That's probably enough for me to get him in the sun with a waterfall anyway, if I'm like +1. So I'm okay with you switching out. It is Charizard X. Damn these people. Although, as long as Rock Tomb doesn't miss, with 95 accuracy, I will still outspeed him and I can punch him next turn. And I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. Oh, thank God. Depending on the damage roll here. Never mind, I could just do that again. He's going to Outrage. Okay, never mind, I'll punch him. I don't want to risk missing. Charizard X, boys. Oh my God. They're always Charizard X. I hate these people. He's stuck into Outrage. No real point switching. I know I'm going to go to minus defense, but I guess at this point it doesn't really matter, right? There's a close combat. I don't want to miss. I don't want to miss. I slowed him down. If he had Dragon Danced, it would have been better for us, because then I would have just been able to get him right now. God, that went down slowly. I mean, it's a neutral hit. I don't know why. This is a Terrakion. I don't know why they changed the mechanics on how fast your health goes down when it's closer to being dead. Maybe just for emphasis. But it's kind of nerve-wracking. 1 down, but we've got... Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay, what do we think? Do we think Extreme Speed? What's his last? Wait, we saw the other one. Okay, so Terrakion's useless against Hippowdon anyway. I'm only good against the Dragonite. The last thing I want is to see this man set up. So 2 options here. I taunt. He's probably extreme speeds. But he could try to predict me. So, to me, Terrakion's only good against this Dragonite anyway. You leave it in to die. You make sure he can't, you know, go out of control on you. I could either Rock Tomb and offset the damage, or I can Taunt, and I think that's a better option here, because if he does try to Dragon Dance, sucks. He won't be able to Dragon Dance on my next switch in, which is probably going to be the Aegislash, because I can Toxic him. Taunt's the right play. You can miss Rock Tomb as well, and that could end the whole game. There's the E-Speed, and we're fine. We're fine with that. He didn't boost this time for free. That's all that mattered. I would have rather gotten off the Taunt. I would have rather him Dragon Danced, but that's not the case. You got two options here. You go Gyarados, boost. Feel great about yourself. In fact, let me take a look at a Dragonite taking damage from my man Gyarados. And we're looking at Crunch doing nothing. Good job, Crunch. Oh no, not bad. +1 there. But he could also still be Z move. So -1 Z move, although it could be special. I think he'll have a harder time killing my Aegislash. I'm gonna go okay, so I'm gonna go Aegislash. Aegislash for 2 reasons. Actually, I'm not really sure if this is better. What I do think though is I will throw up a Toxic. And then I will sub, King Shield, sub, King Shield, sub, King Shield, and he can't do anything about it. If he tries to switch, it'll give us some really important information. He has no other way of KOing Gyarados. I'm hoping he keeps that in mind. I'm hoping he switches. Okay, good. Not that... Well, okay, so what is my man going to do here? Is he going to Earthquake? Or is he going to roar me out and try to make my Gyarados take 50%? And I think that's what he's actually going to do. No! No, 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 not like this, not like this, not like this, not like this. No, 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 no. Oh my god, I'm fucked. No! Okay, well, at least we hit this one. Okay, because the Gyarados is going to take, you know, sizable damage from the rocks. Wait, has he set up rocks yet? No, he has not. Wait, has he set up rocks? Did he get a chance to set up rocks? I did this. He yawned. He switched. He hasn't set up rocks yet. No rocks yet. Rocks? No rocks yet. Wait, I'm dumb. This is the happiest I've ever been to be this dumb. Gyarados comes in. As long as he doesn't have rocks up, I don't care. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to Mega, make sure the rocks only do marginal damage. I'm going to do the waterfall. I know it's going to be Rocky Helmet. I know that. But at the same time, the only thing I'm losing on, there's the Stealth Rocks, because he's going to make me switch. That's smart, that's smart. I can sub next time, though. He's going to roar me out. Is he roar me or is he yawn me? I Mega right... Oh, do I Mega now? I don't really want to, but I also don't want to get... I don't want to switch Gyarados into the rocks. How important is the Intimidate versus the health on Gyarados, I guess, is my overall question. If I Mega, the Waterfall does more damage as well. I'm going to Mega. Sub doesn't stop Roar. It would stop the Yawn, but it doesn't stop the Roar. I'll lose the Intimidate. It's okay. I think it'll be okay. I could end up regretting this, and we're going to find out right now if this is the right decision. But the rest of the game hinges on whether I would needed to Mega there or not. I'm basically trading the fact that I'm allowed to now switch pretty freely. More damage on the Waterfall. And trust in my Aegislash taking on the Dragonite versus... Nice. Damn it. I really wish that had KO'd. So it's not Rocky Helmet, though. There's the Yawn. So otherwise I would have had to just switch, right, or whatever. I'm okay with this, because then I think he roars this next turn. And I definitely do not want to... The last thing I want to do is go to sleep right now. Health-wise, I want him alive. Perfect. Does he yawn? He should yawn again. Yawning is his best choice. Yawning is his best choice. We'll see what he does. I'm going to get that health back from lefties. That's a good play. That's a good play on his part. I wish I should have waited one more turn before hitting him with the waterfall, because I really needed to kill him instead of letting him die freely to The fact that the waterfall left him within just that close to being dead, that was a mistake. I should have let him take more damage. He's hurt pretty bad. I'm gonna... I can either Toxic and then try to opt switch. Or I can switch right now. See if I survive. How much does Aegislash take from Dragonite +1? A lot of damage. I'm gonna Toxic. I'm gonna go to sleep. Yeah, of course he's gonna dance. I shouldn't have killed the Hippowdon. That was my bad. That sucks. Well, I just needed a waterfall when he was actually within KO range. So nice +1. I actually survived this. No, it's over. He's not Z move. It's totally over. It was Lumberry. Where's your Z? Where's your Z? They all used to run Z on Dragonite. I was just going to stall out, what is this, 4 turns? I was going to try to survive 4 turns. Another Dragon Dance turn, 1 proper switch, and then I think that's enough. Maybe we got 1 crunch off, you know, maybe if we're lucky. Yeah, of course he's gonna dance. Oh, man. Do you think he outrages? I think my only hope is if he outrages right now. Because I can survive a couple outrages. No, he can't out... Oh, I know I should have just... Because if he outrages, then he locks into it and I have a chance for the confusion. I should have stayed in. Unless it's Draco. I don't know if he feels like he has to, because my crunch is pretty threatening. I don't know if he feels like he has to hit me with a dragon move right now. He might. He might. I goofed on the Hippowdon so hard. Oh, I'm feeling the pain right now. This thing is boosting out of control. If I had waited 1 more Toxic turn, if I just switched back and forth 1 more time, it would have been fine. Or if it wasn't Lumberry. Oh, that was so clutch. Because he would take a Toxic 1, 2 turns now. And then we just have to catch him on the dragon move with the Aegislash. Not that that's easy, but it would have given us hope. Oh my god, it did so much damage! Okay, but there's still hope. Hold on, there's still hope. I need a 2-turn confusion. I need a 2-turn confusion, and then we got a crunch. He's got to hit himself. Because I can't wake up. Yeah. God, that did so much damage. I can't believe it's Lum. I can't believe it's Lum. All last season, it was just, oh, man. I really wanted to live 2 of those. I really, really, really wanted to live 2. 2-turn confusion. And see, now, you see how I Mega'd? And that's a problem because I didn't pick up the KO. He would only be at +1 and I would have survived 2 of those. And I would have had a chance to wake up. It comes down to this. Oh, the Lum is for the of course, for outrage. Of course. He hits himself this crunch, we win the game. He hits us, he wins the game. YOLO swag. We take those! We totally take those! Wait, does he really... That's it, right? That's his whole team? Yes! 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 Oh. Whew. Yes. Well, that was a gift. Calling the outrage was absolutely necessary. I had to make sure that if anything went down, the Aegislash did, because I needed to attack with Gyarados. Outrage is a scary move, but when you're not running the Z move, I think that's what's left, right? Or do they Z move on the outrage? Fighting for first. Feels good. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. See you tomorrow at 12 p.m. PST for another episode of Fight for First. And I think there might be a special something coming for you later today, so keep your eye out on the channel. I don't know. You tell me. All right. Talk to you later. Peace.
Feeling kinda strange, feeling kinda off. Don't know what's really going on. I feel like something's up and I